Hi, thanks very much for rejoining or watching if it's your first time, and do subscribe. I am on a bit of a hunt for White Girl, but we haven't done any of the main quests for ages, so I thought let's have a look at the journal and go for the Play's the Thing. So I'm going to head back to Novigrad and talk to Priscilla about Dudu. So Priscilla is the singer who Dandelion loves, and Dudu is the Doppler who was being tortured by Junior when Ciri rescued him. Let's head back to the fast travel point, through the hanging corpses and back up to Novigrad. Okay, back in Novigrad, and we're pretty close to the Kingfisher Inn here. I am going to go and sell some stuff from all that looting. Oh, so that's just an ad for Priscilla. The armourer thinks I have some top-notch swords.
Top-notch swords?
Go for something different next time.
Show me what you have in stock.
Okay. So some of these are better than mine, but I'm nearly level 17, and that's the point at which I'm going to don the cat armour, and so I'm not going to bother to switch anything around. And I do sell all my stuff to the same people, more or less. It might change a bit later, but my rationale for that is that then if I sell some sword that I need for a critical mission later on, I still have it, so it seems sensible if you ask me. So that's all my cat armour. Those are tracker's trousers. Now I'll hang on to the ones that give me vitality, so I'll sell those as well. Doing fine for money.
So long.
And let's head over to see Priscilla.
Oh, calm down.
The Kingfisher is a different entrance to it, but you can get in just here. And Priscilla is one floor up.
Back again, Rivian trap.
Yeah, whatever, rude man. Hi, Priscilla.
Think I know how to free Dandelion. Got a plan. But we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenfurt. We can
What
grab
could go
him on
wrong
the
with
way.
that? I mean, honestly, it's a master plan.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be hiding?
With the Doppler, the question's never where, but as whom?
Fair point.
In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
How long have you known Dudu?
Known Dudu long.
I know this might sound strange, but I can't be sure. It seems he'd been circling
does sound
me
a
for
bit
some time in
strange.
various forms, trying to attract my attention.
But I get it.
Can't blame him for making the effort.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice, Geralt.
I failed to notice him at first. Then he decided to shoot the moon, assume Dandelion's form.
What tipped you off? How do you know it wasn't Dandelion? Dudu not much of a singer.
No, he simply spoke about something other than himself.
And yet you love Dandelion.
We need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts.
Dandelion? Irina Renard's troop, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troop, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxen's help.
Not sure what
So
the
these
Foxen
mummers are ready to
is,
help.
but
We'd only mentioned Dudu.
Renard is
Irina and
French for
company are deeply indebted.
fox, I believe, and Irina Renard. I don't know if that's a
Dudu
mama
and the
thing or
mummers,
just to do with
how
her
they
name.
meet.
That was my doing. Some opening night. Maxim lay comatose in his wardrobe, drunk as an otter. I thought of Dudu. Hard to imagine a better actor than a doctor.
So Maxim
And
gets
Dudu
drunk.
revealed himself to them just like that.
I didn't think it wise to tell anyone, but Dudu and Irina took to each other completely and right away.
I'm not convinced
felt
it
so
sounds like
hopelessly in
Dudu
love
falling in
with
love with the
Then
theatre.
he started performing
However,
with you.
Yeah.
it
Now
works
Irina
well in the
feels
story.
genuinely guilty. They let him put himself in danger. She can't forgive herself.
Plays the thing.
Maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea, but I doubt a few lines would suffice. Besides, do you really think Dudu whiles away his days attending mummings he knows by heart?
So what do you
Who
suggest?
knows?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly,
Okay then, I'll
it
take your
must
word
have
for
a
it.
Splendid title.
Splendid
It must be the talk
title.
of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
But I agree, talk of the town, so that he definitely comes. Alright, go on then.
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was hoping...
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you, and that we wish to free Dandelion. The message must be clear, though naturally woven into the play's dramaturgical essence, meaning we need an appropriate dramatic
Yeah.
structure.
You carry on using your
Following along?
pretentious acty words. I
More
get
or
the
less.
gist.
That'll do. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the condottieri of Povis. I know Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome,
Condottieri.
ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on
They
the
like
help of his friend,
sellswords.
who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his daughter. No, better, his beloved. What do you think?
Something else.
Let's keep thinking. That seems a bit...
Too fresh? Right you are. Wait, give me a minute. I've got it. We should stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwood. Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding
And this is
midnight.
funny because Geralt was actually there the
Reveals his
first time
face.
round.
He's a monster, there to steal Princess Purveyor. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in. And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
Do I get a say in any of this?
Will I get a say in any of this, or have you decided everything already?
Why are you cross? It's the nature of the creative process. We toss around ideas and choose the best
We
ones.
toss around my ideas and
Yours.
choose the
Well,
best ones.
You must admit I'm better at
I don't think you
theatre.
tossed any ideas in,
Naturally,
Geralt.
will play a part in shaping this play. Contribute to the work as a whole. Dandelion will explain how it works later.
We need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
Yeah,
I've
got
some
to
ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
get
Consider my opinion
Dudu
this
there.
time.
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A Changeling Rescued or the Witch's Triumph. Which do you prefer?
Doppler's Salvation.
Let's go with the Doppler's Salvation. It's shorter, catchier. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simple. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler.
Yep.
Got it?
All right. So it's a comedy.
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get
I
to
think
it.
dramatic's better.
You're right. A drama'd be better.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner.
Sit
down.
Stand up.
Read
Do as you're
silently
told.
or just think. Right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh. Just keep quiet.
Yeah, kind of agree, Priscilla.
Done. I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
We're fresh out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
The whole
You were
point.
gonna work something in, like come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or
That wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play. Not at all.
you
Okay.
wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognising him by his scar. Or just
Yeah, let's worry about
improvising.
that later.
Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to
So you may have
Irina.
noticed, but
Sure,
and
you
in
know
fact
where
I'm
to
sure
find
you've noticed,
The troop
this
is
whole
in the
quest
Butcher's Yard,
is
the main square.
talk heavy and action not so much. I mean, there are a couple of little bits of action, but it's fairly minimal. Well, let's read Doppler's Salvation. Okay, Doppler's Salvation doesn't want to read. We'll read it later.
This is no country for troubadours.
I'm so annoyed.
Head out here. And Irina's quite nearby. In here.
Where you going? That's a place of culture.
This where Madame Irina's troupe performs.
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now. Mamas are just rehearsing.
Okay.
Process
Well,
is
let me in
interesting
then.
to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance. Said so yourself.
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Is that going to be the only way I can get in? I will buy one.
Yeah,
Firstly,
one.
because I have lots
Here.
of money.
Just
And
stay out of sight,
secondly, because
Bashful with
whilst I think I
mothers.
can get in, I think it's round the houses and up and down and all over and would take ages. So I'm going to leave that for another time, and I'm just going to go and talk to Irina.
Madame Irina, can we talk?
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about
Oh, that's
you. Is
nice.
he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back of the theatre.
Okay,
We'll be
then.
undisturbed then. How can I help? We've not seen Dandelion or Dudu.
Dandelion is in trouble.
Dandelion's in trouble.
That much I guessed, though I am curious how serious it is. Did he seduce a powerful man's wife and go into hiding? Or did he write an offensive couplet about...
Probably did both those things.
Worse.
However,
I'm gonna try to help him. Gotta contact Dudu
it's
first.
the other thing that he
But
did
he's
that's really
disappeared.
bad.
Have a plan to lure him out of hiding, but I need your help. Can I count on you?
Naturally, but what can we possibly do?
Play!
I want to stage a play. Something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And
Not to worry, it's
Who will write it?
already written.
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the word out and organizing some protection. Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
Of course. How would
How
you
can
like
I
me
help
to do
you spread
that?
the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the puffins.
Cute
Who are
little
the
birds.
Puffins?
Street
Colourful
artists.
beaks.
Get them to announce the premiere, and even the mussels on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some
Like
rooms
the,
in the bits in the
sea bird
townhouse,
and
but I can't be sure
mussel
they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets
connection.
lately. They may very well have hung up their
The
body
bits, that's where Triss lives as well now.
See if I can find them, and if they'll work for us. Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial.
I'm
but
guessing
are
ushers are kind of the
absolutely
same thing as
necessary?
bouncers.
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing.
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks, actually.
All right. Know anyone appropriate?
Try the dogs, perhaps. You're bound to find some men.
Go down
willing
to
do
the
any
docks and
work
look for
a
some
few
muscle.
pounds.
Okie dokie.
Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
I can't help it. Sorry, Madame Irina, I have a problem. Kleptomania. Guardian outfit. I'll hang on to that in case I need it later.
Those poor wretches who
Right,
fled
I'm sure there's
home.
plenty to loot there. But I'm, for the most part, going to leave it until the end of the episode. And that would have been easier. Good to know. Another time then.
Good folk! Mages have set the hunter's house aflame. They seek to burn the city down.
Oh, it's got me heading down to the docks when actually I want to
Oh, don't touch me.
go and find the puffins. So let me go and find the puffins first.
Any needs, master?
Hello. They just keep respawning.
This house has always been crooked. They built it straight.
And up here, puffins must be in here.
Nice
They
too.
certainly
Damn
fit
sad,
the
though.
description.
Then it successfully conveys my mood. What do you seek here?
Looking for the puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
A thug?
Another thug? Flattered. Thanks.
Forgive us. You look threatening, and we've had our share of trouble lately.
Nisa's on edge these days. We all are.
Don't want any coin from you.
Yeah,
In
I'll
fact,
pay
I'm
you.
willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Irina's new play.
Oh, afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about holy Hemelfart, who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs in the church's pay. City's full of gangs like
Yeah.
that.
They threatened
Some
Lisa.
people just
Said they
I
round
like
off her pointy
to
ears
fight.
with a carving knife.
any
Don't let us
excuse.
perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Lately they've taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end.
I'm fairly
We
sure I
don't know what to
can
do.
see some kind of deal coming on here.
They harm any of you?
No, not yet. But it's merely a question of time.
Nisa overheard talking about setting fire to something.
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Irina's play then?
Of course. But you shan't find it easy. There's no talking to that
I'll
lot.
see what I can
I'm
do.
not a great talker anyway.
And I'll just steal that as I leave. Right.
I dare you to say it again.
Hey, thug.
So you're the ones.
Right, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his
Oh, that's
mum.
original.
Now, what you doing in the city of eternal fire, cat shit?
Leave the puffins
Leave the
alone.
puffins alone.
Weren't they insulted hierarch Hemmelfart? Called him an whoremonger? I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then, every time they fought.
Leave them alone. And I should get some
Leave
XP
the
for that
orphans
too.
alone.
Aye,
Right.
we will. Alone.
What the hell?
Black magic. He's a fucking witch. Get him!
Oh dear.
Slave you like a dog.
Keep it together, lads. We can't kill him. All right, enough. Damn it, enough. Boys,
That didn't take very long.
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow, right in the nose.
1-2 over the back. I
Finally be
think
able to leave my
you were
home
watching a
without
different
hiding
fight,
beneath the hood. Thank
but I'm
you
glad about
very
that.
much.
Come on, it was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. And don't dare think we've forgotten our promise.
Wonderful.
Our voices ragged praising
And
Irina's new
I
play.
need to go and find
How
some
much
bouncers
higher are
by the docks.
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play. Wait and see.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets. Till the next.
Okay. I think the docks are a way away. Yeah. So I'm going to head back to High Rock Square and fast travel. Geralt. Okay. So just down here, and we will fast travel to the docks and find some tough bouncers
You're an offence to the
to help for the play. Right. 11:07. It's a really nice clear night with a lovely moon. However, I don't know how clearly I'm going to be able to see to fight, so I'm tempted to meditate. Great. And now I'm going to go up here.
See the day when our
Talk
Good
to
fight.
Sophus the
Some
Bull.
nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it hell you want to face?
I want to hire you really, but I can see a fight coming on.
Versus the beast of Metina. Killer instinct versus primal rage.
Yeah, I put money on myself.
You guys really from Nilfgaard?
He's from ploughing Metina, damn it.
Abby, tell yourself to get through the day, Sophus.
Raised by wild hounds on the windswept plains of Magdalena. Brothers, forged in bloodshed. Veterans of Metina's infamous filthy arenas. Who dares face the wild men of the south? Who will look the beasts in the eye?
Okay.
Like to hire you to help out. We're staging a play.
Need us to kick some ass on stage.
Actually,
Or
wanted
off
to
stage.
usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked on stage or off.
Got the wrong men. Ass kicking's what we do.
How about a wager? If I beat Hal, you'll come work for me gratis.
See, Hal's no fan of mummies. And failed romance. Spare you the details. You'll need something
Hal.
special to convince him. Here's an idea. Take us both on, same time. Fight at a century.
Go on then.
A witcher against the two-headed dragon of Metina.
What if I lose?
Oh, you'll lose. But we'll still do your little job. You'll just pay us double.
Yeah. You're on.
Fine. Fight you both.
Cough up the coin first. Lose, and it stays with us.
No props. Here you go.
double your wages, as promised. But if I win, I get it back.
Now, finish him! Got something special lined up.
Right. So,
Take him from the back!
so I'm staying over here because perhaps I can get away with fighting them one at a time. The Sophist the Bull might be strong. However, he's rather predictable in his fighting. As is Hal, actually. Hooray!
Well. Ain't often you get such a
Yeah, I
lovely
bet Hal's
thrashing,
delighted.
eh, Al? Man's speechless, but I can see it on his mug. Bugger likes it. Time we got some rest. We'll guard whatever you want.
Thank you very much.
For free, eh, Al?
Oh,
Your
poor Hal.
coin? Have it back. And don't fret, we'll get there before any of the dancing starts.
Great. So, fast travel back to Irina.
Any needs, Master?
And
$1 million debits and $1 million credits.
well, there they are.
Toppler belongs in a fire, not on stage.
Never rains, does it? It pours.
I wonder if I can climb up there. No.
Leave me be, or I shall call my husband.
I think I've read that already.
Just look at the freak.
Long live Geralt of Rivia, our savior!
Okay, a couple more up there.
Buzz off, mate.
Oh, that's Maxim Bollier. He looks drunk already.
Hey? You look awful. Yeah, who
Thanks.
doesn't these days?
Just look at the freak.
And there you are, Irina.
Ah, there you are.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful. That's one matter resolved.
Text.
Wanted to talk about the text itself.
It's not at all badly written. In fact,
How generous
I
of
quite
you.
like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have something very interesting here. I've very clear ideas.
Ever so slightly
Cast
scathing
the
of
servant,
Priscilla.
the Witcher, and the Queen. But I'm not certain.
Well, the prince.
So who do you see playing the Doppler Prince?
I'm finding it hard to decide between two candidates. Abelard Ritzer would be the safe bet. He's been part of our troupe for ages, has flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly captivate the crowds.
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier, outstanding actor, and audiences
Yeah,
love
he's already
him.
drunk.
But
We're not having
sadly,
him.
I can never be sure he'll show up sober.
Not for a...
Or that he'll
And if it was a
show up
comedy, sure. But not for a drama.
Let's go with Abelard. I'll take a reliable artisan over an unpredictable artist any day.
Rightly so. The project is risky enough without our casting Maxim.
How about the princess?
So, about the princess. Small part, but an important one. Any idea who could play her?
Priscilla would be the obvious choice. She's young and beautiful. Yet, I do have more stage experience.
Let's have Priscilla do it. No offense, but most people...
Assign greater importance to appearance than to talent. I understand.
Well, Irina
I shall let
is
her
very
know.
pretty as well.
I'm certain
It's just
she'll
that
be
it's Priscilla's play and she wrote it, so it seems kind of fair.
Who's playing the Witcher?
an amateur. It'll be my first time working with him, but I'm confident he'll pull it off.
Newcomer to the troupe?
In a sense. Oh, stop pretending you don't know. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, not an actor.
I'm no actor. Might not have noticed, but I'm a little low on emotional expression.
But that's perfect. After all, you're
That probably
playing
is
the Witcher,
perfect.
not the princess. Besides, you must appear on stage.
And
Dudu
it's
must
true
see
that
you.
Dudu
It's
should
the
see
crux
me
of
as
this
well.
entire endeavor.
You're right. Just never thought I'd have to do something like this.
You'll be fine, dear. You need only strut on stage, great sword in hand, furl your brow, make some threatening faces,
Almost
then
as though
deliver
she
a
can
few
see
lines
into
in
the
a gravelly
future.
voice. Think you can manage?
All right. Got the cast figured out.
It seems so. Prepared to plunge headlong into your career as a mama?
Yeah. Let's have a quick
Working
look at
on
my
it.
lines.
Still need to learn my lines. It's a lot to memorize.
One who knows an entire bestiary by heart and can blend dozens of alchemical brews can surely memorize a few lines of rhymed verse. Good luck.
Okay. Let's have a look at To slay beasts most foul, 'twas for this I was made. I kill as my calling, not just to get paid. Perhaps midst the guest he hides in fear. Seems men's hearts can love for changelings foster, but a heart that is base, such as in this knave aches, no monster is he whose shape can shift. Okay. Remember those if you can.
Ah, there you are.
You any closer to being ready for this premiere?
Halberdier number 2's in the props room crying. Apart from that, it's going splendidly. And you? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's start. Want to get this over with.
Everyone says so before their first time. Afterwards, it's impossible to drag them off the stage. You'll see.
Can't see it
You'll
happening,
love
but
it.
you never know.
Zoltan, what are you doing here?
Come to laugh at you,
Prissy
Geralt.
told me you lot are putting on a play. Were you playing the lead?
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that. Tell me, Witcher, you going to wear hose and a
Exactly.
codpiece?
I've come to
Calm,
laugh at you,
You
Geralt.
must focus your mind before you go on stage.
Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, most honorable citizens of the hallowed city of Novigrad, welcome.
Alright, thank you.
We have for you a tale moving and heartbreaking. Its title, The Doppler's Salvation. The players, Witcher Geralt as himself, Katerina as the queen, Leo Ribe as the humble servant, appearing as the prince,
Humble
a veteran
servant.
of the Novigrad stage, Abelard Ritzer. And as the princess, The lovely Trabarits with the voice of a nightingale.
I think that's the female version of Troubadour. So yeah, it's still quite word heavy.
Majesty, the monster slayer awaits. Your summons he's answered and stands at the gates.
Show him in. I must speak to the man. Lest that dread beast take my daughter's hand. Witcher, your task is a matter most tender. A monster shall show at tonight's feastly splendor. Stand guard, beware, kill the beast if he shows, and a grateful queen shall reward your woes.
To slay beasts most foul.
To slay beasts most foul. 'Twas for this I was made. I kill as my calling, not just to get paid.
So not dissimilar to what actually happened with Calanthe.
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure.
True figure, not a bad rhyme
The
for
monster
Witcher.
revealed, the witcher shall strike. The beast will he slay, thrust his head on a pike.
Ah, my child will pity her love, this beast, but a fiend and a maid. No, this must cease.
Better than the did itcher that Geralt suggested.
Gathered are we, a host fair and noble, to celebrate this day, the princess's betrothal.
Alas, no monster do I see or hear.
Perhaps midst the guests.
Perhaps midst the guests he hides, in fear.
My dear, long have we hid our love's tender fires. In stealth we'd meet, in deceit like liars. Tonight shall it end, be my wife. That's
Oh,
my
he's not drunk,
plea.
so that's great.
Our hearts torment over, we shall love for centuries.
Oh, darling, I will, I will, I will!
Wait, with wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
Treason! 'Tis not wine, but a bruise spiked
So
with
Dopplers
silver.
And silver don't go very well together. Makes them reveal
Shall
themselves.
see my true monstrous figure.
Hark, hark. 'Tis no prince, but a Doppler impostor. Seems men's hearts can love, for changelings foster.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke.
Not really a
Unleash your
beast, though.
sword. Let fly the killing stroke.
Stop, stop, beast or man! 'Tis my love, my betrothed.
Sheath your blades, fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing most foolish. Changing one's shape does not make one ghoulish. Remember, 'tis not flesh a monster makes.
But a base heart.
But a heart that is base, such as in this knave aches.
Witcher, 'tis true. This wretch's foul suspicions
Oh, so
tainted my mind
Calanthe
with
just
this plan so
completely
malicious.
blames her servant.
The Doppler must live. My daughter he'll wed. Beast or man, she loves him truly, without dread.
'Tis our tale's end, good folk, and its moral is this.
No monster is he.
No monster is he whose shape can shift.
The Witcher is just a
I
true
get all the
Doppler's
lines right?
friend.
I think so.
But you, foul page, in chains you shall end.
Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
Oh, it's
Come
Dudu
on then, Governor. Up
with
you
his
go.
scarred
On
face.
stage.
Toss the traitor scum in the dungeon!
Don't be afraid. In the end, everyone will live happily ever after. Doppler and Princess wed the same night. The servant's heart melted. He wept at the sight.
Dopplers to the stake! Burn them all! He's right. I'm mummers. Don't know the Eternal Fire's commandments? Blasphemers! Order teach them respect for the faith!
Oh dear, oh dear.
Shut the fuck up and clap before I tear you new arseholes.
Tear me a new one?
So it's the same
On your feet, boys!
bunch
Give them a taste of hell!
and
In the name of
Fatso's
the
boys, I
church!
think, from before.
Give us a hand, Witcher. Can't take them on our own.
Oh, whatever. Although good to have some action, because this is not really an action-heavy. Not quite coordinated dancing. It's not really an action-heavy episode. Oh, a level 17, brilliant. What should I do first? Loot all the bodies or put on my cat armor? Cat armor it has to be. Oh, looking so good. Let's get some runes on there as well. We'll boost Earden and sign intensity increase and adrenaline gain. Okay. Ham sandwich. Not very bright. I mean, they obviously didn't come to fight. They came to watch the show. With the ham sandwiches and bits and pieces to eat. However, we should have, hopefully, hi Zoltan, hi actress. So we have Priscilla and Dudu
Geralt,
and Irina.
you recognise
Hooray!
How'd you do it?
Greetings, Dudu. Heard about that souvenir Horson left on your face.
So, you know everything? Have you seen Ciri?
No. Still looking for her.
Geralt! Masterful! You did
Thanks,
great.
Sultan.
Haven't they laughed that hard in ages? Lads won't believe it when I tell them.
Explain one thing to me. How'd you and Dandelion manage to displease Reuven, Horson, and the Temple Guard all at the same time?
It's not as if we planned.
Tried extra hard.
Why didn't you find Priscilla or the Mummers? Contact them.
I came to a few performances, different shape each time, but I dared not show myself. Feared I'd put them at risk. Then I got word of a new mummy. Saw it as my chance to learn something, anything about Ciri and Dandelion.
Great. So
I know
it
Ciri
worked.
went back to Horson's to get you. How'd you manage to escape?
I ran after her, wanting to keep up, but I'd have been a hindrance. She called out to me, entreated me to shapeshift and disappear. I tried to find them, Ciri and Dandelion, It was as if they turned to vapour. Fearing for my life, I shifted each day, becoming someone else. Even considered turning into Ciri to trick her pursuers. But
It's very decent of you.
Geralt, when did you last see Cirilla? Been a while, hasn't it?
A while, yeah.
For me, likewise. Must be a full run last.
When did he last see her? Was it when he died?
Show us Ciri for a moment.
I think it was. Because then in the first game he showed up at Kaer Morhen with no memory.
No need.
So if that was the last time you saw Ciri, she was still really young.
I just thought you might want to see. Not angry with me, are you?
Of course not.
No.
I feel relieved.
And Dandelion? Were you able to find him?
Witch hunters nabbed him, but there's good news too.
Menga's dead.
Menga's dead.
Ugh, a fiend. Good thing someone finally killed it, though another just as bad or worse would likely take its place.
Seems to
Wouldn't
be the
be
way.
so quick to assume. Got a feeling it could be a decent fellow.
What's he talking about?
We think we can free Dandelion. Just need your help.
What could I do?
Take on Menga's appearance, then go and give the order for Dandelion to be moved to Oxenford.
We'll lie in ambush in a ravine en route. Spring Dandelion from the convoy when it rolls by.
Wait, not
Brilliant
so
plan.
fast. How am I to be Menga? And I've no notion where Dandelion's being held.
Okay, I can help with that.
Dandelion's on Temple Isle, imprisoned there. You'll need to find out exactly where.
But what if they grow suspicious? Start asking questions.
I'll bet my best axe no one will pester the commander of the Temple Guard.
Everyone's terrified of
Besides,
Menga.
You're a Doppler and an actor, and an actor and a Doppler. Got double the spark to improvise your way out of any situation. If things get spicy, you just nip round the corner and transform into a buxom wench, a jackdaw,
That sounds a little bit
or
like
whatever
what might
else
take
strikes
your
your
fancy, Zoltan.
Of course, it's that simple. Thanks.
No one knows Menga's dead. No need to worry about being exposed.
No one save you. Would this have anything to do with the fire at the witch hunter's barracks?
We were in the area.
Chris and I
I sorely
may
regret
have had
not
something to
seeing
do with that.
Listen, you'll manage. Everybody believes Menga's missing. You can make up any story you want.
My lads and me will lie in ambush in the ravine. Geralt will then join us and we'll await word from you.
But how am I to contact you as Menga? Send word that the convoy's left.
You'll need
You'll
to
work
figure
it
that
out.
out. Come on, Kyle's your middle name.
So, we all clear? Dudu, get your ass to Temple Isle. I'm off to assemble my crew. And we'll be waiting for you, Geralt.
Yeah, see you in the ravine.
Whoa, wait! Hold on! What happens after? I hope you don't expect me to continue as Menga, live like Chappelle, burning the occasional heretic to keep up appearances?
So
No,
Chappelle was
once it's over, we
also
expect
a
to see you at the Rosemary and
Doppler.
Thyme, where we'll all meet.
but
To
then
get
was
pissed
burnt
like
at the
wild
stake.
badgers. So, settled?
Just like wild
Let's
badgers.
get to work.
You were marvellous. Not a single mistake.
Hooray!
The performance in general, what did you think?
I doubt the audience understood it all, but
Well, if
that's
the
to be
audience had
expected.
understood
I'm
it,
just
then
pleased the
we'd
performance
have
got the
been
word out. That
having
was
a
quite proud.
Doppler
You were
arrested,
right to
so
cast Abelard as
that's
the
great.
prince. It's likely Maxim would have shown up drunk as a fish or forgotten about the premiere altogether. Here you are, your fee. I must admit your style of mumming.
You probably
well,
weren't delighted that I cast
minimalist.
Priscilla, not you.
Did you study anywhere?
At Kaer Morhen, minimum expression means maximum effect. Thanks for the coin. Take care now.
Great. So that completes the play's the thing, which is great. And next one is A Poet Under Pressure. I am still looking for White Gull formula, and there's a whole load to loot down on the Wreck coast. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do next, whether it's going to be going back to looting Belen or side quests, but I think I'm going to leave the main quest for a bit. And I'm going to leave the video for a bit and come back next week with one of the things I've just mentioned. So I hope that you enjoyed watching, and do subscribe if you would like.